All right, I'm challenging myself. I'm challenging myself to do this movie review in under 5 minutes. Y'all know if when I do movie reviews, I like to talk, so my reviews can go from 15 to 20 minutes. Not gonna do it this time. I got all right, 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Here we go. Black Bag, directed by Steven Soderbergh, who made one of my favorite movies of all time, which is Ocean's 11. Black Bag is about a couple, Michael Fassbender and Kate Blanchett, who both is pretty interesting. They both work together in an agency, and in this agency, there seems to be something going on amongst the circles of Kate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender. And in that circle, they got three other friends that they also hang with. I won't go into detail who their names are, but the movie is centered around these five individuals, mostly Michael Fassbender, Kate Blanchett. And in this circle and in the business that's also run by Pierce Bronson, my favorite James Bond, there seems to be something going on in the agency where on one side, the agency telling Michael Fassbender that his wife is up to no good. And then on the other side is telling Kate Blanchett that her husband's up to no good. And the movie is a simple but also great telling of, is this agency right about the couple when they're like trying to put them against each other? Or is this agency up to something else to where they're trying to separate the couple because, like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they don't like the fact that they're married in this kind of business? And it's a good, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm gonna give it simple terms like that. And in that, I believe they did a great job. It's very simple to the point. It's not a huge mystery. I thought when I first came into this movie, it was going to be a huge, long, mysterious movie where it's going to be a lot of bits and pieces that you have to catch and maybe have to watch the movie 2 or 3 times to put it together. No, shockingly, it was very simple, but also well done. The cast, by the way, and even outside of Michael Fassbender and Kate Blanchett, like I said, the circle of friends, that you want to call it friends or co-workers, all did a great job. There was this one scene at the dinner table in the beginning of the movie that really set the standard of how these people's relationships are. And I thought it was done very well. I will say this, it's not an action-packed movie. It's more of a Mr. and Mrs. Smith in a serious tone. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Smith was like comedy, a lot of action. That's not this. I will give a warning. This, if you're looking for a spy action movie, this is not it. This is who did it, who's behind it, and who's the villain in this whole circle, in this business. And I believe it was done very well. The chemistry between Michael Fassbender and Kate Blanchett was very good. It's weird. They talk a lot very well by just looking at each other. They have these stares and it was captivating and you believed it. Like they was having a full-blown conversation. And us, the viewers, don't know what that conversation is, but you know they're having one, and it's done very well. I always love the directing by Steven Soderbergh. But yeah, honestly, it's very simple. A very simple beginning, middle, and end, but it was done very well, and it was done in a way where it wasn't simple in the fact where you know the answer of who's behind all this, whether if it's Kate Blanchett, whether if it's Michael Fassbender, whether if it's somebody else. It definitely had me at the end. And it was a good surprise, but it was a good one view. Like I figured out, like at the end, it wasn't, I was leaving the movie like, dang, hold on. You know how some mystery movies, you're just like, I gotta watch that again. I missed something. I gotta watch that again. This wasn't that. It was very simple to the point. Like when you got the answer, it was like, that makes sense because this, and that. So I believe they done it very well. It was entertaining. I will say it's slow. It is slow. Do not go into this movie thinking it's an action movie. But I definitely believe it was worth the price of admission. Definitely go see Black Bag. Like I said, the chemistry, the camera work. I always love Steven Soderbergh's directing and his music. His score had an Ocean's 11 feel, and I always like that when he does it. I'm staying away from spoilers, but I also said under 5 minutes, so I'm gonna end it right there. Definitely go see it. I hope this movie does well. These are movies I actually enjoy, and these are movies from back in the day that used to come out pretty much a few times a year, and then ever since the high of CGI and superhero movies, it's died down. But I'm glad Steven Soderbergh brought this up. I'm very glad, and I heard it did well with the audience and the critics, so that's good. Hopefully this makes enough money. It doesn't seem like this movie had a huge budget. I didn't research that, but hopefully it made more than enough so we can get more of these. But yeah, this was a good own telling of Black Bag, and I enjoyed myself. My wife did too. She came with me. I don't know if I got this done in under 5 minutes. I will know when I edit this, but I tried. We'll know. I had to make some pauses because there were some things I had to fix, but we'll see. We'll see if I did after I edited it together. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. Check y'all later.